Professional golfers the world over dream of receiving that special invitation to Augusta National, while golfing fans from around the globe hope to secure a rare ticket to experience their own Masters magic.
Normally when you hear so much about a place, you show up and you aren't quite as, impressed as you thought you would be, but this place meets and exceeds it.
Probably one of the most beautiful places on the planet, and just as soon as your feet hit the greens, it's just so lush and so nice, and it's hard to describe unless you're here in person.
I've been to U.S. Opens and so forth, and this is the place, I think, the holy grail outside of here and maybe St. Andrews. These are the holy grail of golf.
I think what impressed me the most is when you see it on TV, you don't get to see the greens, how much they undulate and move, and how difficult they are. And when you get a par on some of these greens, you've done something.
It's awesome. It's so awesome. It's just, I've never seen something this hard to play up close.
Just as overawed are those professionals making their first trip up Magnolia Lane.
It's an awesome place. Obviously a dream come true for me to be here at the Masters and have a chance to play, so it's excited for the whole week to get started going.
It just feels very special. I mean, being here, I've dreamt about coming here to play this course for so many years, and I've been coming close for the last 3 years. It feels great to be here this year.
Every year you get that invitation in the mailbox. It's a happy day, and it's a special week.
One of the biggest memories I had is come here at that place we are now and just look at the golf course and say, wow, it's so hilly, it's unbelievable.
This is the same grounds that Ben Hogan, Byron Nelson, Jack Nicklaus, Gene Sayers, and all the greats of the game have played here. And you're actually walking on the same golf course, playing the same place year after year after year. It's not just here every 10 years, So I think that's what makes it so special.
For the players that have been many times, the Masters doesn't lose its luster or get any easier.
The real reason I think players can struggle here is the fact that they've been able to watch it at the same venue for years and years and years, and it just builds up in your mind the pressure and the prestige of it all. And that's a hurdle that is not often talked about, that players deal with as well.
Despite the pageantry and history, there are new traditions putting a modern twist on the Masters experience. And one ritual of the new era that has fans swarming to the practice days is a unique display of skill on the 16th.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot of fun, There's a lake in front of the green which is probably 80, 90 yards long, and you just hit like 3-4 irons from one end of the lake to skipping the bottom of the water to try and get it on the green, and it's a lot of fun, and I think the crowds love it.
It's one of those little things that make this tournament really special and a lot of fun for the players.
On everyone's must-do list when coming to Augusta National is visiting the Pine Straw, where Phil Mickelson evaded the woodwork back in 2010.
Been here about an hour and came right to this spot. Second time here and had to quickly check where Phil hit the famous shot.
His fingers must have been crossed for that one. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable shot. It's one of those iconic shots, kind of like Tiger on 16 a few years back, and absolutely one of those shots that I'll never forget. I wish I could have seen it live.
The Pine Straw, I didn't know it was as slippery as what it is, because you walk on this stuff, you can actually slide around. And for him to hit that shot through the trees, I just thought he was absolutely crazy. And went ahead and did it and pulled it off like...
Apart from being off pine needles, across Rays Creek to a pin 4 yards and a tree in the middle of your follow-through, it was a piece of cake.
It was a 6-iron, for crying out loud. It wasn't like I'm hitting a 3-wood there. If I came out of it, it would still carry the water left, and if I pulled it fractionally, it would go longer right and still carry the creek. I didn't feel like I had to hit a perfect shot to get it on the surface and be able to have an eagle putt. So it gave me a sense of freedom that I didn't have to, hit an absolute perfect shot, even though I was able to pull one off.
It's not just Australian Adam Scott who took time out to marvel at Mickelson's famed spot on 13, or any of the other famous spots at Augusta, for that matter. New Zealanders, too, have made the round-the-world trek for this once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Well, it's unbelievable. It's just so much bigger and better than what we thought it was going to be. Obviously we knew it was going to be good, but just unbelievable.
The marshals, they keep asking me how my day's going. They don't tell me to be quiet. It's unbelievable. It's not like any other golf tournament.
Look, we're standing here now having an interview with you guys. And we've got Lee Westwood there, Sergio Garcia here. Amazing. Just the best experience I've ever had.
So when you think about the Masters, don't just consider the stuffy traditions and 4 days of unattainable golf. This special week at Augusta is as much festival as it is formalities. Ball skimming, the par 3 contest, and a chance to rub shoulders with legends of the game as they relax in the days before round one.
23. 23 names.
Mr. Player asked me to come under the rope and sign my hat, and then Mr. Palmer came through and signed it also. So it was wonderful, great, once-in-a-lifetime experience.
I've been waiting for over 40 years. It's been my lifelong dream. This was number one on my bucket list.
It's a trip of a lifetime, absolutely. Yeah. It's, you get the chance to get over here, you have to do it.
Yeah.
Have to do it.